Hey, good Tuesday. I think it's still morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. This is Coach Bill with Weight Loss Made Easy. I don't remember. I haven't done an update lately on my research I'm doing. I'll just kind of fall back a little bit and let you know what I'm researching on. Is what I've done is Emily and I have a routine that we developed quite a few years ago that we really like a lot. And what it is that it's interval strength training, and we do it 3 days a week. So a lot of you hardcore weekend warriors out there that are lifting weights are probably doing 6 days a week, and you're doing different body parts for your strength training and adding lean muscle. So you're working out 6 days a week. Well, what we have come up with was a routine that we only work out 3 days a week. That's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we're doing a body part during those days. But the routine is interval training, which means we'll go with a set of 12. We'll rest a minute, go a set of 10. Say flat dumbbell presses, rest a minute, go a set of 8. And we're increasing the weight each time. But but for each body part, we have a max set. So, for example, for my dumbbell chest press, I'll do 12, 10, 8, and my max set will be 6 reps of my max, which will be 85 to 90% of my max. And then I go right back to doing 12 reps with the second weight that I use. So I'm really hitting that muscle or that body part really hard and putting a lot of resistance on it. And that's what's making this, it seems that this is making it very successful in adding lean muscle and strength to these two old bodies, because it was my wife and I that are doing it. And so, for example, this week I did shoulders and legs on Monday. Wednesday I'll do upper body, I'll do chest, back, bis, and tris. And then Friday I'm going to do shoulders and legs again. And then the following week I'll do my Monday will be my upper body with chest, back, and bis and tris. And Wednesday will be shoulders and legs. And then Friday we'll be doing the upper body again. So you see how the pattern works here? So what I'm finding out, though, is by doing it this way, and of course we do the hydrogen-rich water for recovery and hydration after, for exercising, and we also do primal eating and intermittent and prolonged fasting to boost our growth hormones and our other muscle hormones to get them back up to her. And we're using our own body's mechanism to boost up those growth hormones, which for some of you might know that it's good for anti-aging. You can go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it. It will have other videos about the 3 protocols that we are using to boost our growth hormones and that are helping us get through or adding lean muscle on this 3-day per week interval strength training. And so what I'm finding out, and we've been really consistent with this now for about 2.5 months, but in the last month and a half, I've kind of stepped it up a little bit because I wanted to break a myth that everybody thinks that if they're doing an intermittent or prolonged fasting, or if they're going on a primal eating type of lifestyle, they're going to lose lean muscle mass, when actually science says the complete opposite. When you're using these protocols, it actually activates your own internal mechanisms that more utilizes your growth hormones because of the science behind it. And so, but what's interesting is that Emily and I have been doing an OMAD diet, which means that we're only eating 1 meal per day. We're doing that 3 days a week. So the off days that we're not in the gym doing our interval strength training, and I'm doing 20 minutes of interval cardio moderately, which is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we're only having 1 main meal, and that's in the afternoon, and it's going to be a primal meal. It's going to be higher good fats, about 75%, And it's going to be moderate protein, about 25, and then 5% very low carbs. We don't do any starches or any breads or pastas. It's mainly our carbs are coming from vegetables. I've eliminated my fruit completely through this because I don't want the extra sugar. So, but Sundays, it seems to be working out to where we're doing only one meal that day because we're busy with church and stuff. And so we're accidentally doing another OMAD on a Sunday. So basically these last few weeks, Emily and I have done 4 OMADs per week. And the Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday days I'm exercising, I'm doing about 2 main meals, and I'm doing a protein snack in between with maybe a fat coffee if I feel like it. And what's interesting about this whole thing is that the myth has always been that if you do a prolonged or intermittent fasting and you do too many of them, you're going to lose lean muscle. Well, here you have 2 old bodies. You got me, a male, my wife, a female, and we're so far showing that that is not true because we are fasting every single day. And I actually had to drop my weights down a little bit because my strength, my muscle strength is overpowering my tendons. Now, what I mean by that is that my muscle strength is growing faster than my tendons can handle. And because Emily and I have been doing this for so many years, and we competed in the past, and we've had injuries through those time periods, we know where our limit is, and we know when we start to feel like something's going to burst. Now, for me, I actually experienced it. I experienced where I actually detached. I don't know if you can see my muscle here. You can see this bump here, right there. What that is, I've taken my long head, or my, is it my short? I keep getting these two confused. But I think it's my long head muscle. I actually blew it. It detached, the tendon detached from my shoulder. The muscle rolled down into a lump here. It actually was on this side. And it was completely detached because obviously the stress that was put on that short head muscle, on that long head muscle, the tendon could not handle it, and it tore off the shoulder. So I know that could happen. And basically what was happening here with this research I'm doing is we are both continually increasing our strength. We're continually adding lean muscle, and because we're adding lean muscle, we're both still losing body fat at the same time. Well, my strength on my flat dumbbell presses and some of my shoulders are at a limit where I feel my tendon is not going to be able to handle it. So what I've had to do this week, as on my shoulders I did yesterday, is I had to drop the weights down 5 to 10 pounds on each exercise. And what I'm doing is I'm pausing 1 second longer at the bottom of the negative motion, and I'm pausing 1 second longer at the top of the positive, and I'm not locking my joints out, so there's resistance all the time on that muscle. And so it may be taking me a little bit longer to get through that set, but that's okay, because by just dropping the weights down by that much, by the time I get to my max set, man, I can't even hit all 6. I'm hitting 4 or 5. And that's with that extra second pause, but it's not too much for my tendon to handle. And so what I'm going to be doing is, tomorrow is the upper body, chest, back, and bis and tris. I'm going to basically do the same thing with those body parts, drop my weights down, change my form to a longer pause at the negative and positive motion, so that I don't blow another tendon, or so I don't get hurt. And so the moral of the story is that we are fasting and doing a prolonged fast quite a few times per week. It has not affected our strength. It does not affect our energy. our recovery is still great. As soon as we walk out the door, we're recovered, but we are drinking hydrogen-rich water, which is the main source of our recovery. And why we're recovering so fast is because we are hydrating at the cellular level, and we're flushing out the metabolic waste that is produced by exercising before it does damage to my muscle. Those of you that aren't drinking hydrogen-rich water, and why you're getting sore, is because exercising will always produce metabolic waste, and that will cause issues with your muscle, tearing down and damaging the muscle. And by the metabolic waste, you're not be able to flush it out quickly enough before it does damage. We are. So you can go to my YouTube channel. There's other videos about hydrogen-rich water, or you can message me and I'll send you some information about it, how you can sample the water for free for yourself. Okay, so guys, that's my update on the three a day interval training versus working out, strength training 6 days a week, which means I'm not spending my life in the gym, and I'm getting the benefits of adding lean muscle and increasing my strength, working out with the right routine and the right structure and the right meal plan and the right hydration of the water, and that's all working as a team to for Emily and I to increase. Now, Emily's strength is increasing pretty fast, a little faster than mine, but that's okay because she's probably producing a lot of growth hormones. You women that have had issues where your husbands have lost weight faster than you have, well, the issue is because your hormones are different than his. But the good thing is, when you do get your hormones balanced, and you can end up losing more of that belly fat or hip fat than your husband can lose body fat once the hormones are balanced. But that's a whole new issue there. So guys, hope you saw some value in this. Like I said, go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it, hit that bell, and you'll get other videos similar to this. Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys on the next video. Bye.